Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Vincent Kompany. He's such a complete central defender, physically dominant, very tough in the tackle, and a fierce competitor. He's also an excellent leader and organiser, and he'll contribute to their all-round defensive game. The opposition forwards might be in for a tough time here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thinks about the shot. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Malet really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Szoboszlai. This is a promising build-up. Elanga changes him with that pass. And he's in on goal! There's the shot! Frustratingly close. That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. Quality ball. Pass is just off target. Rudiger. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's onside! He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's having a pop! He's got away with one there. Ah, he's given it away. He's found a way through. Szoboszlai. And that's played in low. And that's the keeper's ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Brandt. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Kompany spots it and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. Ryerson. Threads one in. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? That's an excellent interception. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he is deftly away.
Oh, really well played.
He's in a great position here. Looking for the run. Elanga. Schlotterbeck gets a foot in here. Corner number 2 then. cleared away. Lewis. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to pass it through. Szoboszlai.
Porto are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Szoboszlai, and he's managed to get free. And the finish! Oh, off the bar! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
That has been cut short. Linton. And it's made its way to Burkhardt! Goal! Estoril! And Estoril score first! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Estoril have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Schlotterbeck wins the duel this time.
Estoril really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Opts to play it back. Vinicius Junior. Brandt charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, good spread. Pato. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, well measured. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Schlotterbeck. Now that looks a decent ball. Now he's running away. Takes a shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Porto restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Burkhardt stood up well to him there. Vinicius Junior. Oh, played right into his path. It's Pato! He's delivered all right! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And that is indeed the final act. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Estoril can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mela. Stefan de Vrij. Brandt. And Fagioli. Lewis. Company. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tries to play it through. Decent chance! Linton. It's a good run down the right. And it's Linton. Some really good ball movement. Passing is crisp and sharp. In with the challenge. Vinicius Junior. Not the most accurate pass. Linton. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Played out to the left flank. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Lofted in. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Linton. Into the channel. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking to play him in. Shot, great chance! Brandt. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ryerson. For Linton. Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. Linton. Burkhardt looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, that's where it came from. Pirlo, driven in. Chance! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 41. Número 3. Vão dar os seus lugares a
Estoril do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Szoboszlai. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely shaped ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Looking for options for movement. And that is a little undercooked. He's a sharp little ball here. Martinelli. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Knocks it into space. Pato! And that really should have been that.
Alexander Pato really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 3 coming up. He leaps for it! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Ryerson. With Rudiger. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great vision. Gerrard.
Estoril really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Linton. And here's En-Nesyri. And it's Gerrard. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's only too happy to take that back. Estoril are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
This is a promising build-up. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. It's played through for him. En-Nesyri, look at the space. He's having a shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
E vai entrar com o número 15.
Mela, played into space, pass somewhat off target. Cross into the box. And a neat finish. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line.
Aos 90 minutos de jogo, com a camisola.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see them all.
Can he finish? And no mistake. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more strict. And that will be the final act. Estoril illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football.